We look. Alright. I'm just gonna go onto my
Where was Josh
YouTube.
suggesting? What
It
channel was Josh
may
talking
lead to
about?
a little bit of audio doubling. Just be careful for a moment. But
Yeah,
you'll be
that's
fine.
fine. I'm probably just gonna mute it regardless.
True.
Oh yeah.
No, you
Power
just
by
go.
four. Yep. I realized
So
my.
Jack,
Go through your Go.
Okay,
yeah,
it's
that works.
live.
Okay.
It's live. Oh yeah.
No,
Power
you
by
just
four.
go.
Okay, you can hear me for one. That's good.
Yeah, and you can hear somebody else. That's good. Go through your
Yeah. We can hear
You
all of
can hear
us.
all the one voice. Yep, that's good. Okay.
I'm just copying the
yep,
link.
wait. Can I be heard?
I don't know, but
Your
yeah. We can hear
You can hear,
all
you
of
can hear
us.
all the one voice. Yep, that's good. Okay.
I'm just copying the
Yep,
link.
wait.
Yep. Everyone's heard.
Work the same.
Oh, I'm gonna go on Do Not Disturb so I don't get fucking Discord
That's a
notifications.
great idea. Don't recreate that.
I
I'm
get
just
so many
gonna
Discord notifications that
from your Discord kittens.
Yeah.
I'm just
so
gonna
that's why I have to go and do not disturb as well.
I'm gonna just put a thing up on the story with the link. But besides that, actually while I do that, Matt, would you like to just talk to chat, maybe introduce stuff?
Oh, shit. Sure.
How many
Give me
people are
where's
there?
the fucking... I'm probably gonna... This is probably gonna murder me. Where the fuck is this? Where did you post the post of the thing?
I just did it on an Instagram story.
No, where did you
In general chat? Is that what
ping
you're
it
after?
in general chat? Yeah, that's the one, thank you.
Yep, you're right.
Fuck, it just opened Mozilla Firefox.
Can I...
Oh, we've already scored on the broadcast. Good job, boys.
Oh, yeah.
What's that?
Who swore on the broadcast?
Probably me.
Matthew.
Matt owes everyone 50 cents, please.
No, it's alright. It was 30 seconds and we don't get demonetized.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Hello,
Because we were going to be
well,
making
me, I am
a lot of
here.
money from this.
Wiz FPAVAU.
That's Josh, I believe.
How many people we got?
I don't
3
know.
watching
I'm
now.
currently working on YouTube
That's more.
link for Instagram. But otherwise, customize sticker text. What should it say? Can I
Stream?
I can't see
Yeah.
chat on here. I remember I had chat up last time.
Oh.
It's not through your OBS. It's not through your YouTube. If you go docs on the top left.
What's that?
Jackson?
Yeah, I'm just sharing the post.
Okay.
Who
on earth is listening to an Arrow Silent separated by metal pipe?
Yeah, that's...
Yo, I think my mom like dropped like a water bottle or something.
Somebody broke something and it wasn't me.
Somebody poisoned the water bottle.
That was the sound my neck made when it collided with the bottom
Matthew.
Oh, that's such a fun fact, Matt.
Streams at 9 o'clock at night.
Yes, this is great content that you guys are getting.
Right, Jackson, if you click on docs, you'll be able to pull up chat.
Docs. Where is docs?
Top left.
Top left.
That is not the top left. YouTube live chat.
Yeah.
Oh,
you
good
see
on
what
you,
I mean?
Jack.
It says docs down there too.
No.
Yeah.
No, that's
DOCS.
Oh my lord.
If I wasn't live, I would say a very different thing.
Okay.
What have you done? What did you do, Jackson?
Don't worry about it. It's
Google
fine.
Docs.
I'm just telling the boys we live.
Well, do we want to actually start the show, or are we just going to like mess around
How
with-
many people are in here currently?
like 3?
Greetings, dear viewers.
Greetings, dear viewers.
Greetings, young portal master.
Well, I just said greetings, and everyone stopped like I was about to give the introduction.
I thought
Anyway,
you were.
do you want me to just do it?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Go for it.
All right. Greetings, fellow viewers. Welcome to the. I need to mute the stream in the background because I can hear myself talking.
Matthew, do you want me to do it?
No, it's fine. Hello, everyone. This is long overdue, but we're doing the results for the NSF. No, wait.
Yo,
this-
hold on,
well-
hold on.
Hold on.
Wait,
You're
doing
ma-
well. All right. Yeah, you
Hang
go,
on, why
Jackson.
am I
You're
here?
better
This
than
is so fun.
You're better than this. You're better than this, Jackson. Do the
Yeah.
introduction. I didn't write anything down for this.
So we are doing the results of the draft that you may remember that we did about a month and a half ago, where myself, Tom Byrne, Matthew Mallows,
Hello.
Jed Taylor, and Asim Soddy came together and we all picked 6 players to perform well at the 2026 APFA Club Championships. We could not pick any of the same players as each other, and we are now going to see who had the best team. We are using maths to work this out. So we are using Matt, do you want to go over the score system? Or do you not remember?
I was the stat man. I did the stats for this. I calculated them. Very big thanks to Sam Jones who actually sent these to me. So for the stats we had, it was 3 points for a goal, 2 points for an assist, 2 points for a clean sheet, -1 point for a yellow card, and -2 points for a send off.
I think that's a pretty good
Sounds about right.
explanation.
I should.
So before we get into the draft itself, I do want to ask you guys, how do you think you went?
I think
How do
if I may start as the furthest away from Sydney,
Hmm.
I'm very proud of what my team did. Unfortunately, I think my team is not going to be represented well in the numbers because my team were not the out-and-out scorers. They were more the players doing the hard yards behind the scenes rather than actually putting the ball in the net.
Yep.
Which I will say that is like one thing with our scoring system. It does kind of favour that putting the ball in the net sort of system, but regardless, I do think you do have a very strong team on paper, Tom. So whatever happens, brilliant team. Matt, you said you were going to say something?
I know how roughly how everybody's teams did because I obviously calculated all of the stats for every player. So I think I have a rough idea of who won, but I'm always ready to be pleasantly surprised, and I think I've actually forgotten since doing the stats because I did do those a month and a half ago.
Beautiful. That's why we did it, totally. Jet, how do you feel about your team?
Look, looking back at the side I picked, I think Asim spent a lot of time in the wing, or a bit of time in the wing throughout the week. I think obviously it has to send Fletcher did as well. So I think on the goal front, I'm not too sure as to their numbers, but just being in that wing position, I think that does help. My bench, on the other hand, not too great, but again, is what it is. And Jack Parry at that centre role, I think he was imperative that whole week. I'm happy with my starting 4. Ben Keat, I love his contribution for the Wanderers, of course, being a part of that winning side, but be keen to see how I go.
Great. Ben did really, really well, didn't he, Jackson?
I feel like there was another Wanderers player who would have gotten a few more points than Ben that wasn't selected for any team, if I'm honest. It was me.
Yeah, I think he did win the. Did he win the goal competition?
John had a really good tournament, didn't he?
Yeah. Yeah. Jono did genuinely though. He had a really good tournament. And he got 7 or 8 goals, I believe. So he would have gotten even more points than me. He had a very good week that week. That fateful week. So obviously scoring the winning penalty in the shootout against River City. Definitely someone who I think was overlooked in that first or in the draft. That leaves us with a team. How do you feel about your team?
Yeah, no, honestly, looking back at it, I still sit by my team, right? We've got Riley Johnson. He did a lot for you guys, the Wanderers, right, Jax? I mean,
Not that
he's
much.
not that much. I mean, he
I have seen how many points he racked up. It was a bit more than enough.
It was 3.
yeah. So he was kind of there everywhere all at once. He was pivotal to that Wanderers side. So definitely appreciate picking him and being the first in the draft to get the opportunity. I believe Shannon also had a pretty good competition. I mean, the Newcastle Jets, they got pretty far. Fortunately, couldn't make the finals this year. But honestly, I think he's been a solid player. All the Jets players, really. So you can't go wrong with picking any of them here. Dimitri, Ryan, Hastus, they've all been very solid. Joshua Ryan, of course, we know him. He was our MVP this year, I believe. I think he was the MVP.
Correct.
So
Yes.
and
Yes.
yep. I believe Sydney FC, they did take a bit of a while to kind of pick up, the pace at the start of the competition, but near the end they're really gunning for it, and I think Josh was definitely a key driver in that movement. Chris Casares. So yeah, Westvale came in. I believe that was also like kind of their first major opportunity to all play together as a team as well. And honestly, considering that, I think they actually did pretty alright, all things considered. Chris Casares, he was that main center guy as well, so he did have to do a lot of the work.
I don't want to cut you off, Asim, but
Yeah.
some of us have lives to do, and we can get to this when we talk about each player
Oh my god.
Sorry?
individually.
All right.
So
Let's go.
Alright.
All right.
One
Are we
more-
getting to it?
Before we talk about numbers,
Mm.
I think we should put something on the line here, gentlemen.
I agree.
Yes.
I'm here for this.
Spoken about.
I'm thinking the losing player or the losing team must send the winning team a 50-cent piece in the mail.
Yep, I'm here for it.
What?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep. I
Yep.
support
So
your
the
decision.
4 losing teams send the
No,
winning.
just the
Just
loser sends the
the
winner.
yeah.
The loser. Yep. All right.
Yep,
Can I
I'm
just
game.
give him the 50-cent piece in
No,
person?
you
if I
have to
lose?
No, it has
mail
to
it.
be in the mail.
I have
has
to
to be
mail
in the
it.
mail.
The
So
stamp
it's
is.
really
can it-
annoying
is-
and obnoxious.
Oh my god. Okay. All right. Well, I hope you. I'm gonna send it as a damn parcel then.
Good.
You're gonna spend 4 years unraveling box after box after box to get this piece,
What if you didn't lose, Matthew?
Spirit of this.
and I'm gonna list it so that your parents are concerned when it shows up on your doorstep.
Okay. Well,
Well,
without any further
regardless.
ado, should I reveal the first number on the board?
Yes.
Yes.
I have no what do you call it? Nothing against it. Please reveal how many points did Riley Johnson get?
He got 57.
Fantastic.
Wow.
Why is it so small?
Why is
I-
it so small?
Where,
I
Can
don't
anybody
know.
even
Where is
read
it?
that?
I don't
Oh,
know.
Lord.
We're gonna.
And
we're
why
gonna
is it
fix
so
it.
off-centered?
I don't know.
Why-
We are attempting to fix the numbers now.
This is Tom's job to fix. Asim, while Tom does that, do you want to talk about your pick of Riley?
Ah,
Oh,
It-
don't look at
What?
that! Don't look at it!
No!
Don't look at it! Don't look at it! Don't look at it! Don't look at it! Don't look at it!
Close the stream. Close the stream.
I don't
Close
know.
the
I don't
stream.
know how to turn this off. Please stand by.
it's gone.
Bye.
That's
Please
Good
my
stuff,
stand
fault.
guys.
You saw
Um,
nothing.
Oh.
We saw nothing. I'll fix that. That's sorry.
You saw nothing.
This
You
is
get
why we
nothing.
don't use. This is why we don't live edit spreadsheets on the internet.
Mm.
Yeah, good
Mm.
job.
I don't remember any of those numbers. I hope you lot don't.
I worked out the numbers.
Tom,
and I
do
don't
you
know
want me
what
to
they
go
were.
to the other screen and you can make sure the others are all good?
No, I know how we're going to fix the others as we go. It's fine.
Okay. So 57, that is a very good start for you, Asim. How are you feeling?
I mean, I guess you can't really feel any better, right? I mean, Riley Johnson already talked a bit about him because I didn't realize I wasn't supposed to yap then, but that's all right. It works. Yeah, again, he kind of just, he did a lot for the Wanderers side. He was scoring a bunch of goals, making a bunch of saves everywhere all at once. Can't go wrong with him. I feel like we kind of saw it already, but we didn't see it. Right.
Right.
He, I believe, is gonna. Yeah. Right. I think, right. Just a hypothesis. He's gonna be the main driver in terms of points for my team. Just a hypothesis.
Mm.
Yeah. Nothing else to really say about him.
So
I-
as resident stat man here, I will say he got the most points by a considerable margin. And that was mainly due to the fact he got 11 goals, 13 assists, and actually got 2 yellow cards. So he could have had more
Oh,
points than he.
What the hell, man? Just had to ruin it for you,
he
Asim,
got-
didn't he?
So
Now you know what?
yeah.
I take that as him being humble. I take that as him being humble, and I respect
Yeah.
I took it as he really didn't want to play the semi-finals, but
it.
that's
But yeah, I think Riley had a really good tournament. He certainly tore up the field whilst he was on there. And I really hope that the rest of the Wanderers learnt information out of him because he certainly had an impact
Had
during
a
the
lot to
tournament.
teach. Yeah, definitely. He made a massive
Go on
impact.
to best Newcastle.
What was that, Jet?
The saying the Wanderers did go on to best Newcastle.
Yeah,
I believe 2 weeks
definitely.
following the tournament.
Yeah, his impact was felt immediately after the competition with the Wanderers 1-0 win in the local comp here in New South Wales, which we were not able to cover due to the podcast still being on hiatus. But that was a massive result for the Wanderers there. And speaking of the
Being
Newcastle
favourites.
Jets and that result, I think it's time to move over to Dimitri Leolio Davis from my draft team. Now, are we ready to reveal 41? I'm pretty happy with that. I think it was a decent pick from me.
Very good score.
Pardon?
A very good score.
Yeah, he was tied top goal scorer in my recollection with Riley Johnson as well.
yes, he had
And
11 goals and
Santo?
4 assists.
11
And
goals,
Santo
4
as well.
assists.
didn't
And
Yeah,
Santo,
look at
yes.
that. We picked the 3 in our first 3 picks. Isn't that funny?
Yeah.
But
It's a shame we didn't count pen shootout goals. I
mm,
would have had so many more points.
Oh, you would have had
yeah.
everyone would have had a lot.
I would
That
have
might
had
have
so
gotten a
many
point.
points.
Regardless, I think that was
I
a
wasn't in the
really,
shootout.
really good pick from me. So I am quite happy with that. Do you want to move over to Matt's pick of Santo?
Mhm.
Yep, just revealing Santo's number.
45.
Yep.
Well, that's annoying.
Pretty good.
That is a very good
Yep.
number.
11 goals, 6 assists, 45 points.
And were there any cards in there, Matt?
I
can't
love you, Mr. Bobblehead. No cards, no cards. Thank you, Mr. Bobblehead. Very cool.
Did sorry to go back, but did Dimmy have any cards or anything that set him back?
Nope.
Okay, then so you just struck gold with that pick. Then got a couple extra points in me. That is frustrating. And Tom, I guess time for you to reveal your own first pick. I guess Ryan Sack got. Whenever you're ready, don't worry, we got nowhere to be.
You don't.
He seems to have disappeared from his keyboard. Do you want me to do it?
Yeah, no, that is fine. You are more than welcome to do that. We do apologize for this. I was not aware of his absence. Ryan Sack got Yeah,
How do I?
you make text
What is
black.
What's he even done to hide it? Oh, here we are.
It's just white text on a white background. 23. I think,
And it's
Yes.
small.
and it's small.
Yeah.
That we can get Tom to fix up all that when he gets back. It's close
There you go.
enough. Yeah, it's close enough.
And now it's really big.
Yeah, I think that's
don't care.
a number that's certainly it looks bad, but that is definitely something that is not 100% reflective of Ryan's performance throughout the week. He's obviously one of the best players we've got in this country, obviously representing Australia in the Powerroos team going to Argentina
Yeah.
this October. He did do very well, but as I mentioned at the start of the stream, the scoring system doesn't favour those in the middle of the park as much as it does the wingers. So he was a bit disadvantaged because of that. But I think it's still a good showing from Ryan. And
Yeah, so he got 3 goals and 7 assists.
3 goals, 7 assists. Thank you for that,
Um,
Matthew.
I am now back. Apologies for stepping away.
He's back.
23 is not. I would have thought much higher for Ryan, but
A lot of
I mean-
assists, not a lot of goals.
yeah, I think that's where the scoring system is a little bit hampering what was actually a really good tournament for.
We've had
Ryan.
this discussion while you were away.
I thought so, which is why I kept it brief.
Yeah, I appreciate that. And I think it's probably just time to transition over to Jets pick, Jack Parry.
Hoping for something.
I think the
Not
same
19.
story can be said there, Jet.
Yeah, definitely. I think he was instrumental for that Riverside the whole week. I think the scoring system just doesn't favour that at all. But
Yeah, so he was in goals a lot. So he got 3 goals, 1 assist, 4 clean sheets. So he wasn't actually up front when a lot of goals were being scored. He was normally around the halfway point.
But
He was
yeah,
very good defensively. He wasn't really. Unfortunately, the
Involved,
stats don't really reflect defense particularly well.
Now, if
of the
anyone in
Spurs.
chat or anything has any ideas on how in the future we can improve the scoring system to maybe bolster up defensive players a bit more so that we don't have such favoritism to attackers, please feel free to drop it in and let us know. Because I'm sort of, stumped for any ideas.
Well, you could do saves for goalkeepers, but that would involve going through every single game and marking down saves. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you've also got you got games where one team's kind of just defending the entire time with like 50 different saves.
So, thanks, Jet, for commenting. We're going to move to Jet's second pick, Chris Hastis, following the snake pattern that we did
we're
in
snaking.
our original draft,
the snook.
which is Chris Hastis with 37. That's much nicer.
37. That's a big score. Much better.
Yeah,
Good.
so Chris Hastis had 9 goals, 5 assists.
Hey, Jet, just a reminder,
Big
you're
part of that
still
end
behind.
product.
You're still behind a seam.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're 1 point behind the team.
Yeah, you're 1
1
point
point, yeah.
behind us, Sim. Yeah.
Any
Unlucky.
any
Okay.
comment on that, Asim?
Hope he's back order.
Sorry, what happened?
Jet is 1 point behind you, and he's got 2 players picked, and you have 1.
I mean, I guess that's just how the game goes. It's a bit rough, but yeah, that is how it is. How it is. Sorry, Jet.
Mate,
It
one of us has Riley
is
Johnson.
how it is.
It is how it is. I just thought that was a funny observation. But speaking of funny observations, Tom is a general being. How?
Okay.
What? Okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
But I'm not.
Okay.
I was trying to think of a transition, and that was the best I had.
Yeah, that transitioned straight into a fiery pit, my friend.
Yeah.
Tom is a bin.
All right.
Tom is a bean.
Anyway, Tristan Peters, 29
29
points.
29 points.
Yep.
That puts me in the lead for finding a 50-cent piece.
Yeah, and
So,
it'll cost you the most because of Brisbane.
Postage,
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
great.
Yeah, so Tristram got 5 goals, 7 assists.
Mm.
Yeah, like I think Tristram ended up moving onto the wing once they got Cooper Pelini set up into that
In the
team.
centre.
River and its previous formations, Lions FC, have not been a high-scoring team. They've been a strong defensive team, which is what got them, I think, through to the final. It's a shame that it doesn't lead to points, but it certainly does lead to successful results on the pitch.
I
Shout
will
out as well to Twist in Finland at the moment for Hockey World Cup.
Yes, the Sliders are over there. Their World Cup starting in how many days? 5
Maybe
days?
sliding.
They do be
Yeah,
sliding.
27th, I think
Wow.
we said before.
So we wish them the best of luck. That's not the sport I do be podcasting on, so there won't be any coverage of that. But we do hope the absolute best for you guys. And I think after that, we are going to transition to Abdullah Karim on Matt's team.
Yep.
Oh,
11.
that's a low number.
That is a
Yeah,
low
so-
I
number.
can tell you, he did much more than what 11's worth.
So
I
he got
agree.
1 goal and 4 assists. For Hills particularly, we weren't a very high scoring team.
Mm.
We created a lot of opportunities, but just couldn't score. And it was mostly our wingers scoring and assisting. So, but he was instrumental in the middle of the field, basically, especially in defense. He was very, very, very good all tournament.
Well, yeah, regardless, I think those numbers do not reflect that week. So I think with that we should just move on to
4-1.
we will get to that, Andy. Hold your
We'll get to that.
horses. That's at the very end of this draft, but if we transition to the man who scored 4 of that 4-1, that famous 4-1, Luke David with 37, that is I'm feeling pretty good. That's
Good
a
score.
decent score. Can you talk us through the stats, Matt?
Yeah, so Luke David had 3 goals but 14 assists.
Far
So he had the most
out.
he had the most assists of anybody in the tournament, which
Mm.
I mean, he was the middleman for
Melbourne City.
Melbourne City. So he was in everything basically. Him and Beck. Oh no,
Yeah.
Beck was on the wing. It was basically just him in the middle of the field, wasn't it?
Mm.
Yeah, he
him
was in
and
everything.
Yeah. That that really is a good number. I'm quite happy with that. And speaking of people in the middle in those top teams, Shannon and Lazark.
The goalkeeper. Yeah.
20
Yeah.
points.
Yeah, so Shannon had 2 goals, 2 assists, and 5 clean sheets. We worked out.
Yep.
Mm.
And so we did see him a lot more this season, playing in the back. So I'm not going to repeat the same line that's been repeated multiple times about the system and how that affects players in defense. But Shannon has also been integral to that team, right? The Newcastle Jets. Their defense has been solid pretty much all competition, and so has their attack. And I think Shannon has been a very crucial part of that, right? In their 4 up, and even when they're not playing 4 up.
Yeah, I think he's a fundamental player. I think 20 is an understatement, but regardless, you've got one more player whose score we can reveal right away, and he's in the chat, Josh Ryan, 30. Would be much happier
Yep,
with an extra 30 points, it seems.
I very much will be. And yeah, I mean, I did kind of go on about it a bit before, which I shouldn't have, but I guess it's the individual player moment. Yeah, I mean, Josh O'Ryan, he was kind of the one holding down the middle of the field for Sydney FC, right? And once they really started picking up steam in the second half of that competition, he he was pretty much unstoppable, right? He was everywhere all at once. Do we have goals? Do we have assists?
Yeah, so he had 8 goals, 1 assist, and 2 clean sheets.
I do want to
Yeah, so, I mean,
highlight.
I guess that pretty much.
I do want to highlight the I love myself from Joshua Paul Ryan in the chat. That is peak Josh content right there. So appreciate you there, buddy. And moving away from
Very
Josh,
self-appreciating. Josh
Mm.
Ryan.
I hope you're okay with that, Josh. If you move on to other people, the next player is Cooper Pellini for my side, who got 10 points. Yeah, that's not great. I'm going to be honest. I think he had a really good week.
Center syndrome.
I think Cooper played. I think Cooper played possibly his best club championships that we've ever seen out of him.
I would
I agree.
100% agree with you on that.
Yeah, and I will echo Tom's point that he made earlier. River were a team that were very built on defense. They didn't score a whole lot of goals, so it makes sense that he didn't necessarily get a lot of points. So he only got 2 goals, 2 assists. But I think in total, River didn't score all that many anyway, so that's not like it doesn't reflect just how good he was in the middle of the park for River, especially in that final. He looked awesome in that final.
Oh, he played a phenomenal game in that final. He was very unlucky not to come away with a trophy in that game. And moving on to a player who didn't make the final, but we can hope his national team do in a short time. Daniel O'Brien, 14. That's also a bit low than what I was expecting.
Yeah, I mean Dan had 4 goals and 1 assist. Again, I mean Sydney didn't score a whole lot of goals that tournament. So it was. I mean, Josh was the only one from Sydney who really scored. So yeah.
Yeah, I think you'll be a bit upset with that, but I think you might be able to pull some points. You know, especially I think Steve will be able to get you a fair bit in the next round, Matt. So I wouldn't get too upset.
I already know how many points a certain person on my team got, so don't you worry.
Oh, I'm sure I can't wait. And moving on to Tom's team, Beck Evans. Yes, Tom?
Oh, 31.
Oh, very nice.
Good score. Good consistent scoring from my top 3.
Yeah, you've got you don't have any really shocking numbers like a few other teams.
Yeah, so Beck had 7 goals and 5 assists. Give her the 31 points.
Great tournament.
Yeah, she was fantastic out on the wing.
Great output.
But I mean, for context, so all of the Melbourne City players scored really, really well.
Oh, I figured they would.
Yeah.
And anything else you want to say before we move over to a man in the chat, Asim Sodi?
Nope.
I just want to see what
Actually,
number
you know what, Asim? Do you want to predict how many points he got?
Oh, all right. Think about it.
Trying to big brain this.
I don't think he'll be astronomically high. I might keep it at like a humble 13, 14.
13, 14. And he got 18.
I was racing to see a single digit there in the ultimate comedy, but no, 18, great score.
Yeah, so Asim was the highest scoring Hills player.
Oh wow, right.
He had 4 goals, 3 assists.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Most points for Hills, Asim. How's that feel?
Feels great. Great learning opportunity. I think overall we had a pretty solid competition, all things considered. So yeah, no, I'm pretty happy with that actually.
Yeah, we didn't lose it. We didn't lose to either of the 2 finalists.
True.
That is a massive
This is true.
accomplishment for you guys. Yeah, you should be happy with that result. And Jet, you've got one more player who we can reveal right now, being Fletcher Ball. How much did Fletcher get?
We'll see.
13.
13.
So that's
In the scheme of things,
Mm.
not too bad.
Can you run us through the stats there,
Yeah,
Matthew?
so he got 2 goals, 4 assists, and a yellow card.
I see.
Oh,
Yeah, -1
Yeah.
point for the yellow card.
He let you
Fletcher.
down, Jet.
mate, I'm going to be having some strong
Oh,
words with
don't
him.
worry.
No.
Yeah,
I
do you have a
know,
do you have a
No,
message
I
for
think in the
Fletcher?
scheme of things, 13 is going to be a...
I think there's some more problems. I'm not holding to it.
Yeah, I know. There's a big problem coming up in a minute, Tom. Don't you worry. Don't you worry.
But do you have any words for Fletcher for that yellow card, Jet?
No.
Oh,
Truthfully, I don't.
Very,
Bad Fletcher.
very
Bad
succinct.
Obviously not happy. I'm not too sure which game he picked it up in.
I
Would-
think he got it. I don't know who he got it from. Have I been messaged?
Yeah, I think Jackson is.
Someone's getting
I
messaged.
was getting a message. I had
Jackson is.
Facebook open when I let my Wanderers know that I was live. I forgot to close it. Apologies.
Right. Whilst you apologise for that, I want to see.
Hey,
Matthew,
Pete's in chat.
Hey, Denny.
Do you know? Hi, man. Matt, do you know how many you scored? If you do,
I
don't-
do. I know how many points I scored. Yes,
Okay,
I'm well aware.
Using the information you've given us, I'm concerned that I might not see 2 digits here. Please God,
Oh,
let there be
really?
double digits.
Oh, wait.
Oh,
Oh, no! 6
Oh,
points!
oh, oh,
Matthew, do better.
hold on.
Matthew, that is abhorrent.
That's oh,
Not ideal.
Matthew, have you done it wrong?
that's actually wrong.
Matthew.
It's wrong.
Well, no, I got a yellow
Exactly.
card, but there was no. I'm not credited. So
You've
the-
got even
the-
less
You got
points.
for some context, okay, we are going off of the official stats that we were given by the tournament. There might be some small mistakes here and there in the stats, so we are using what they have officially given us. I am not credited with being given a yellow card. I was given a yellow card, so I should be on 5. But we are
So-
going with what the official stats are saying.
How about, let's say, if there's a tiebreaker anywhere, Tom is the one that loses it because of that.
Oh, don't worry. There is a worse score than GAT coming up.
Okay.
Oh,
I can.
With that, let's turn to Matt, your next player, Steve Webb.
Yep.
he would have gotten a few points. 26.
That's a good score.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah, so Steve got 6 goals, 4 assists. He was the second highest scoring Wanderer.
Cool.
Yeah. I'd be
So
pretty
it's a
happy
big
with that.
difference between Riley and Steve.
Yeah, less than half.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, and for context, so the next highest score after Riley was Santo. So Santo was the second highest.
So
scoring player.
there's no obvious people we've missed on accident in doing
No,
this.
so
That's-
there is a 12-point gap between first and second.
Okay.
Matt,
Wow.
any final comments on Steve before we go to the next player?
Yeah, I mean it's very easy to score when Riley Johnson is passing you the ball. I'm not. That's not a complaint. I'd love it if Riley Johnson passed me the ball. But I don't get past the ball except by the opposition because they're trying to score. I guess
Wise
that's not
words of
technically a
Matthew
pass.
Mallows. This is why he's my co-host.
But yeah, thanks, Steve.
That's
Did
how
me-
he
did
plays
me-
out the
You did
football
me
club.
proud, Steve. It goes, and the scores go downhill very quickly from here. Let's go.
Well,
Let's go.
Let's hope it's not
Andy-
downhill yet.
Andy, you're still in chat. Because you're about to see your score. Andy, you got 12. I mean, that's
Too
what's
far.
Benny, I see you in chat. Don't worry, we got permission from Jax's parents so he could stay up above his bedtime. It's
Yeah,
okay.
like I was told I could
We
stay
got
up past
permission.
7:30, so it's fine. I
Right,
appreciate
you
you
better
there,
be at
buddy.
7:30. I'm normally 7.
Oh, mate, you know, I'm just a rebel like that. You know, I'm one of those cool kids.
Right, cool. Could you talk about your team's goalkeeper, please?
So, my cool kid pick here of Andy Way. Obviously, I knew that bringing Riley in, we would have a defense that was going to be very strong. So I was trusting the clean sheets that he was going to be picking up, of which he got
Yep,
6.
he got 6.
Yep.
Yep, that's it. That's it. He just got 6 clean
He
sheets.
got 6 clean sheets, and you know, I think for a goalkeeper, I think that is a pretty good score to get. Obviously, with this bit of a skew towards the attack, as we've mentioned, I think Andy had a very good week. You know, played quite well. We didn't see many Andyisms, any mistakes in the back.
Andyism.
Andy
Okay.
is-
Made that.
Okay.
Are
Made
we
that.
foreshadowing here, gentlemen?
Um, he did have a good tournament, Ben.
Don't
Did
worry,
Jackson
don't
get
worry,
permission-
Ben. Well, don't worry, Ben. We'll get to your tournament soon.
Yeah, Ben, don't worry, we'll get there. Did I
It's my
get
pick. I'm
permission
defending my
from
pick.
coaches and captains? Andy, that's so nice, but no, I didn't. I will be well rested for tomorrow. Don't worry, I'm gonna get enough sleepy buys so that I can beat Sydney. We are all good, no stress, yeah? Yeah. Now, I think that is enough of Wiffle Waffle from Jackson Taylor. Let's talk about Chris Visaris. 13.
Yeah, I mean, let's see how many. Yeah. Honestly, I think all things considered, 13 for being, the most pivotal player in that very young Westville side is actually, I think, pretty good.
Yeah.
They did
got-
have, sorry, yeah.
Sorry, he got 3 goals and 2 assists.
Yeah, and I mean, again, I'm pretty sure a lot of us are thinking Westville coming into this competition, they'd be very much more disadvantaged than they actually were. What was their final place? Was it 7th, 8th?
I think it was
I
lost.
believe one of the two.
Wasn't it?
It's not lost.
No, it was not last.
Wasn't it?
But yeah, I mean,
Westvale got Westvale lost on penalties to St. George in the 7th place game, so they're got 8th.
Oh,
Can
Yeah.
I
what are the 2 last place games? Am I
can
tripping?
I go
Auckland and
back
Adelaide.
while you guys look at that? I'm just going to go back to Ben's comment. There was one in the semi-finals. I believe he was talking about clean sheet from Andy. These stats, I do believe they just refer to the round robin
They're only the
games.
group stage. They're only group stage games because obviously some teams played more than one game after group stages, so it didn't
Yeah, that's
feel-
just how
didn't
the
feel right including those kinds of those stats.
Y-
So these are only group stage stats.
Yeah, sorry, that is something we should have clarified. Thank you, Ben, for pointing
And
that out.
yes, we didn't include penalty shootout goals, or else it would have ballooned into the stratosphere with multiple people having 100 points. Because we love penalty shootouts. Anyway, that's
yes.
I'm
That's
not
another
going to do that
story.
here.
Now, Asim, you've got Sean Mott as well, which let's have a look at his points tally.
I do have Sean Mott.
25. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
That's pretty good. And I think if you also look at all the points across the entirety of Melbourne, 25 being the lowest is honestly a great testament to how well they did. And Sean Mott, right, in defense, he was pretty much rock solid. I believe he got the what's the
clean
award
sheet,
again? Yeah,
Yeah,
he got the clean
so
sheet
he had
award.
8 clean sheets and 3 goals.
Yep. And I mean, in the group stage, right, that was what, nine games. So 8 out of 9 games didn't let in a goal. That's a pretty good record. Yeah. And I mean, even when he did have to step up into a bit more of an offensive position, he was there. So yeah, no complaints with that, really. I think he had a pretty good competition.
Yeah, I think I've got nothing else to add to that. You're pretty spot on there, Asim. And moving on to my next pick, Lockie Nenham of Hills. He got 9 points. you know what, could be worse. He did all right. I think he had an okay week. Talk to me about some stats, Matt.
He had 3 goals.
3
That's it.
goals, 0 assists. Was he who scored against us? Or was that Prague?
No, it's
Prague scored
Prague,
against
our
Wanderers.
super sub.
Prague, the super sub
The
scored.
super
Yeah,
sub did
love
score
super
against
sub.
us. That's correct. Yeah, but regardless, Lockie did have an alright week from what I do remember of him. Would have liked him to get a bit more just for my sake, but you know what? I think it's alright. And moving over, Matthew, you can talk a bit about your next pick, Jonathan Ewan.
Yep. John and Ewan.
That's a sigh that I'm concerned on this is going to be on that sigh.
Reveal the number.
Oh!
Oh, no.
Oh!
Didn't even know you could go net
Oh!
negative.
Numbers below
Oh
0.
no!
So
Oh,
I love you,
John.
Jono. You are my man, my favorite South Australian.
Over
Not
Santo.
Santo plays in
I think I'll be very offended if you don't call him a South Australian.
well he if he's playing in Melbourne, he's in Melbourne now. So he doesn't. I don't make the rules. I just enforce them. Yeah. I mean, look, Adelaide had a bit of a baptism by fire earlier on. So Jono got a yellow card. That was it. And which look, he actually did play really well. He was probably one of their
thought
best
so.
players.
I think,
Yeah,
I think
It's
Adelaide,
just
I think Adelaide in general, even though I think they ended up coming last.
Yeah, I
They
think they were.
If you compare the Adelaide team of this year to all the teams that have won, the wooden spoon over years previously, they looked so much better. Like in previous
did.
competitions, that's
Yeah, they
what
looked great.
would have come well above the last. So
I
yeah,
I
Yeah.
thought for all the defense, like for all the defending they had to do, they could have conceded a lot more goals than they did. And I think defensively they were quite solid, all things considered.
he was the only one that got negative points.
well, you picked very well then, Matthew. We do have some point suggestions I want to just touch on before we move over to Emmett Shah. We've got Ben says to make clean sheets worth 5 points, which I think is something to consider to boost up that tally. And then Andy says a full game is 1 point. Is that a stat
You know
that we
what?
have?
Yeah.
I do like that idea.
it's not
Might
a
do.
stat that we have on hand, or we can probably.
I don't have it on hand.
No, but like
Yeah,
for next year, is that something we can get on hand to use?
Minutes.
Yeah, I think clean sheets need to be worth more to show how for defensive reasons. The
Hmm.
problem the thing with clean sheets is that because goalkeepers aren't like the traditional 11-a-side football. For example, Josh Ryan played middle in the goalkeeper vest.
Of course.
So he was their goalkeeper technically, but he wasn't the man in the goal mouth most of the time. That was Cody Town.
Yeah, so this sort of
So we had to try and work around that, which it was the problem. Making them worth a lot meant that teams that played with a goalkeeper in the middle who earned a lot of clean sheets would probably get more points than they should be, if that makes sense.
But I do like Andy's idea of full. If you play the full 40, you get a point.
I think full games at a point.
Yeah, I'm happy with that. So I think, Andy, you can be credited next year. We'll use that. And without further ado, let's go into Emmett Shah.
And we'll work out saves or something like work out
Something
saves
like
or
that.
something
That can
like
be
that.
your
defensive,
problem, Matt.
defensive contributions. Yeah, I'll figure something out.
Emmett Shah.
That's better than
What do I
minus
find
one.
out? Not better than -1.
So he would have gotten
Yes.
like an assist and a yellow or something,
Is it a clean sheet? Is it a clean sheet, perhaps?
or yeah, clean sheet and a yellow or something.
Emmett played a lot at the back from memory.
Yeah. So Auckland actually rotated their team quite a lot. I've actually lost the stats briefly.
Yeah, one job. I
where
put you in
to?
charge of stats.
So yeah, he had so he had a goal, but he got 2 yellow cards.
Oh,
So,
oh.
Well done,
Emmett,
Emmett.
Emmett, on the
Emmett,
topic of yellows, don't.
no, look,
Don't.
Emmett, wear those like a badge of honor. I get those all the time. It means that you're passionate and you're playing well and you're going in hard.
It means
All
you're
right,
breaking the
and
rules
those are
the wrong way.
don't let
Tom fool you.
Tom deceive you.
Don't
Can
let
you
Wear them
send
like a
her a
badge of
Neil
honor.
Garland?
Now reds, don't get reds. Don't get reds, okay? But yeah,
Yellows are fine.
keep up the passion. Don't be afraid to hit people.
Use your
It is-
violence better.
It is a
That's
contact
it.
sport after all.
Okay, now that you've had that tangent, let's talk about Chris Turnbull.
Wow.
Jet Taylor, would you like to know how many points he got
Yep.
for you?
Not really, but I don't feel
Oh,
I have a
God.
choice.
Wow.
Too bad, you finally anyway.
Not very optimistic.
No, I don't want to
Oh,
know how
that's
many.
a donut.
Oh, flat zero
Oh,
is
that's
Whoa.
a donut.
that's
Okay, so what I will say is
eh,
Turnbull actually played quite well most of the tournament, and he actually came off a fair amount more than I thought he was going to be. Um, I, especially towards the end of the tournament, once the finals were more or less out of contention, he was coming off a fair bit to give a lot of the young guys some court time and some experience playing at that kind of level. But I mean, St George had a mixed tournament. They were always, I mean, they were going into the tournament. They were on, I mean, at least results wise, they were the weakest of the 5 Premier League clubs. Now the weakest of the 5 New South Wales clubs. I mean, now the New South Wales comp is actually quite a bit closer, and they've actually since won a game,
yeah,
and they're
one
actually
game,
looking
yes.
quite. They're looking on the up at the moment.
Hmm.
So credit to them for moving up.
Credit to Chris as well for allowing us to have possibly the best moment of commentary of the whole week.
I wanted to play it on the soundboard.
I will allow you to play it.
Okay.
It's gonna roll straight through.
Oh, has he saved it? No, he's
No,
not
that
saved
is-
that, unfortunately.
Talk to
Oh,
us
yeah,
about this
that-
moment.
I may not have had a great view of the goal going in, and I thought he'd saved it despite it being 3 meters behind the goal line already.
It kind of summarised at least how St George looked at times that 30 seconds into the tournament, they're conceding an own goal from a goal kick. They did turn
but
things around and got forward, but it was a rough start.
They never gave up, and credit to them. I mean, they started scoring some pretty nice goals towards the end of the tournament and started playing some pretty nice looking football, and it's definitely paid off in the local league. I mean, they're
Winning games against the national champions.
they're first of all, their reserve grade team, who all got a lot of minutes at club championships, have won 2 out of the last 3 games, maybe even all 3 of their last 3 games coming back from club championships. And yeah, like I said, the Premier League boys have picked up their first win of the season as well against the Wanderers last weekend.
Yeah.
So
I
yeah,
also
they're doing well.
I want to note too Ben's comment about 5 minutes ago when we revealed Turnbull's score, saying that he's not the lowest, as if he wouldn't have been able to work that out many minutes
So,
before.
I'm pretty sure he was responding to a new one. We haven't
No,
actually revealed
I
you yet.
saw.
No,
I
it's
saw.
after, it's after
we
we talked
haven't-
about
We
terminals.
haven't revealed your score yet, Ben. I'd be careful what you're
Yeah,
saying
well,
in chat.
Ben's next on the clock, so
Why don't we
shall
just?
we reveal?
I think we shall.
Let's rip that band-aid off. Not bad.
5.
I
Happy with that.
So, Benny
Just
Boy
say
got
that.
a goal and an assist.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah, Jet's fine with
I
that.
obviously picked him for the same reason that Steve and Andy got picked. And
I
look,
think.
I thought he had a good week, but just some things just didn't come off. I think that is what it is.
I
Yeah,
think Ben knows that.
scoring.
I mean, I think that Jackson Taylor kid would have been a much better pick points wise. He would have gotten about 12 if I do count correctly.
No.
4-1.
I mean, Jono would have got even more than that, though.
Jono
wouldn't he?
would have gotten even more because he got a few assists, but either or would have been a wise pick from you, Jet. But I think,
Okay, so
I
do you
like-
want to know how many Jono got?
yeah, please.
Yeah,
Give us a rough guess.
15.
I'm gonna say he got mid.
All right. What about everybody else?
I'd say something like late teens.
yeah, late teens, low 20s is my guess.
So he got 24 points.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
He's only 2 behind Steve Webb. He was excluding Riley. He was the second best wanderer.
That is.
Do you think was he the highest non-picked player?
likely?
No. The highest
Millett?
non-picked player was Sean Millett,
Yeah, that makes
who
sense.
Yeah.
got 33 points.
33.
Yeah, wow.
wowzers.
Although I think maybe someone for the Jets might have gotten close. Someone had Chris
James Kim's
Haskins.
the only other. I'd have this.
James Kim, no. Millett.
So just to
yeah,
confirm,
so,
right?
yeah.
The
Mark loaded
the-
up there.
Mark, no.
No. Okay.
just to
Um,
confirm, right? The unofficial competition that was happening between Jax and Ben. Do we know who the winner of that was?
Ah,
I believe
boy,
they
do
actually
we.
won.
Oh, do we?
4-1.
It was me 4-1 against Ben. So I scored 4, Ben scored 1. That was the competition in question.
I will say one of the highlights of the tournament for me was the night that Wanderers had the team dinner, and I was gratefully I was invited along to that. Thank you very much for the invite, guys. The entire night just spent abusing Ben for being down 4-0. Was a good
It's
night.
only 4-0. That sounds like a Liverpool scoreline.
Oh,
Losing
thanks.
4-0.
Oh,
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm
Great.
gonna do things
Congratulations,
that I probably
Arsenal.
shouldn't say on live
You won the
stream.
league. Congrats.
Oh,
I've already
aren't
said
you
that
a
to them, but-
noble Chelsea fan?
Coming-
You-
Coming from a Chelsea fan.
Let's move
Congratulations.
on.
In order to balance the stream out, Tottenham exist.
Tottenham do exist.
Big fan of that.
Tottenham's going
Going
down.
Let's move on
Right,
to Jake
I
Vidakovic.
hope so.
Who got?
Because-
Yes.
Oh wow, that's actually a really good score.
That is a really good score. You should be pretty happy with that, Tom. Ben, don't go to
And
bed.
I want to be
Go
Yeah,
on.
so Jake got 2 goals, 2 assists, 1 clean sheet.
If I recall correctly, Jake made the winning save in their
shootout.
That's
shootout
true.
as well.
Yes.
Probably. He was in goals, yes.
Very
He was in
true.
goals.
The only shootout that didn't make people tear their hairs out. So good job, Saints and Westvale, for having an
Yeah.
actually normal shootout.
A respectful shootout. And yeah, is that all that we've got to say on that, or is there anything else?
I just wanted to say, whilst we do give Chris a lot of the credit for the own goal, it was credited against the bar of Jake Vidakovic because he was the one who did.
Yeah, it was
send
a good.
that
It was a good.
back.
Shot. It was a good
It's
shot
a
from Jake.
fantastic shot, just the wrong net.
I mean,
Did he get
I've
marked
let in
down
far worse
in a
own
goal?
goals.
I don't.
I
What
don't
did I
think
get
we have
marked
the
down
stat.
as an own goal?
No,
I don't think we
Did
have
Jake
that.
get-
We do not have own goals as a stat. I did no. They did not do own goals as a stat. They just wrote own goal. They did not do that.
Yeah. Moving over to Matt's final pick, Bryce Castles. Bryce got
Hey, hey,
8. Respectable.
Did he get 8?
Yeah, you got 8.
That's what it
Is
says
that
on
what I've
the.
got on my score sheet?
Oh no.
Oh yeah, I was reading his goals tally as his points. Yeah, no, he got. Yeah, he got 2 goals and an assist.
Yeah.
Yep.
Pretty good. I think
Yeah.
it's definitely a lot better than -1.
Well,
mean,
given that River had so many players and they were really rotating.
They were
Yeah,
rotating very
so-
well.
So I will say that other than Jack and Tristram, everybody else for River Skitty. Oh, sorry, and
Skitty.
Cooper everybody else scored. So
River Skitty.
other than Tristram, Jack, and Coop, everybody scored single digits.
And
So,
that
yes,
doesn't reflect
were-
the effort that the
So
lads
yes,
put in.
no. What I'm saying is You're right. They were rotating a lot. They all got points throughout the week. They were sharing the load around a lot. I think of all the teams in the comp, River City probably rotated the best, other than maybe us at Hills. We rotated
Hmm.
pretty well. And I think that paid dividends for River in when it came to the semis and final. Because they were just that little bit
Fresh.
a little bit fresher, a little bit more, well, a little bit less tired.
And I think
All
that
those
was something
kind of things add up.
and I think that was something that really hurt Newcastle and Melbourne down the stretch was that
Yeah.
they only had one on the bench, and just couldn't keep the players fit as the insufferable heat came through for that.
Oh, I had to wear shorts.
That's a rare
Which if
sight.
anybody-
Yeah,
if anybody
actually
knows
saw the
me-
team.
I almost put on a singlet, but I don't own
Oh.
one. Well, I do
Doesn't
own
a
one.
singlet.
I do own one. I don't know where it is. I
That
do
would've been
actually
a-
own a singlet.
That would have been a sight to behold, Matt. You really.
Because-
I'm really
Because
sad.
before headbutting the bottom of a pool with my neck, I did actually wear reasonable clothing, as in I went outside in just shorts in the middle of winter.
Of course you did.
So I was the complete opposite of currently.
Hmm.
Steering well away from that topic. Chris
Yep,
Suffield.
let's continue on.
Mention. I believe I've already lost.
Yeah.
Don't do
Look,
maths yet.
let's not get
Okay.
too ahead of
Chris Suffield is
ourselves.
0.
This is a pick that, realistic. Like I think that I should have. I'm not sure. Like I really back Chris, obviously, but I think if I had known more about Sydney and done more research into Cody, I probably should have considered putting him in over Suff. But I think that experience that Suff brings was still very valuable to that tournament, and I think that 0 is a bit of an unfortunate number, an unfortunate reflection on him for the tournament. But regardless,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go on.
I spoke to him a couple of times throughout the tournament, and it was just like he couldn't play for 40 minutes. It was too
I
too
think in
tiring
that
for him.
heat,
And
in
when you're
that
playing 2
temperature,
games a day, you gotta oh, absolutely, you gotta pick your battles. So he said the game was getting too fast for him, which honestly it's getting very fast now with some of these teams starting to really pass the ball around and actually generate a lot of momentum up front.
Whilst we're on the topic, shout out to Cody. He had an
Oh,
excellent
what a
tournament.
week!
He
He
really
did.
did. Yeah.
He did have a great
Can
tournament.
I ask how many points did Cody get? Do we know?
Yeah, I have it somewhere. That's Cody. He got 5 points.
Yeah.
So he got an
that's an
assist, a yellow
understatement.
card, and 2 clean sheets.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's that.
Yeah,
that,
because
that
like that
number
reflects-
like we were saying, he was playing. He wasn't in the goalie bib, well,
Yeah.
for most of the tournament,
Hmm.
but he was in goals, and he
Yeah,
was doing a
he-
lot of defensive work.
He did very well. And to note what you did say, Josh, I did see that Chris also took himself off a few times. Yeah.
Yeah, he took himself off quite a bit. Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
One last player, and then we tally up the scores. Mitch Albert,
Yes.
Asim, you must be feeling pretty good looking at your numbers. The only player not to go
Yeah,
single
honestly.
digits with anyone. 11. That's
Yeah,
pretty
can't
good.
complain with that.
Yeah, but I was the only one to get negative points.
I don't think you should be proud of that, Matthew.
So it just shows that I put my faith in. I regardless of whether my faith was rewarded, I feel like I put my faith in the right person.
Yeah, just not Mitch Albert. Do we have stats, numbers? How much did you
Yeah,
score?
you say this like I didn't do the stats for every single player. We had 3 goals, 1 assist for Mitch.
Yeah, I mean he was there in the attack a lot, doing a lot for St. George. Do we know how many goals St. George scored altogether?
Nope.
Okay, because I'd wager that Mitch was, involved in, even if he didn't score.
It wasn't a
Involved in
lot.
some capacity in
I think it was
most
less
of them.
than
Yeah,
10.
yeah,
Pretty sure it was less than 10.
yeah. So as in Mitch Albert, he did what he needed to do at the front for the team. Unfortunately, yeah, St. George, I guess, didn't really have the best competition this year around, but overall, I'm still quite happy with that pick. I think Mitch Albert did right for himself.
Okay, well, that brings us to the end of the
Which one
draft, part of the draft. I'm gonna trust one of you boys to run some numbers quickly. And
Yeah,
find
get
out.
out the add
I've
function.
got the scores
You've
written
already-
there.
I've
You
got
got-
156.
I can show them to you. I just need to know what order you want me to show them.
Lowest to
Well,
highest, please.
we'll do them. We'll do them we'll do them starting with a sim. A sim check.
Yeah, left to
Well,
right's the easiest. So we're
Left to
going.
right's the easiest. I'm assuming Sims 1 because
Sim
would-
probably
I
has
would-
one.
and
I would say so.
That's it.
who I that's who I
One
thought
for
had
Riley
won.
Johnson diff.
That's who I thought had won as
Hmm.
well. I'm pretty sure you've won.
Right.
All right.
Who do you want to shout out to next?
Go to me.
Yeah, I
Jack.
go to Jackson.
109. Cracks the 100.
Yep, crack the 100. Matthew Mallows.
Yes.
Wait, I don't know to send the
Where is
coin.
Hey, I cracked 100. All right,
I
I'll
think
take those.
I think I just got the 100. Aren't we about 110 maybe? 102. I cannot count.
Oh,
Oh, so I thought I was last.
so
Yeah,
it's
Jet. I think has a
it's
problem
Jet.
here.
It's Jet.
Yeah.
Jet might have a
Definitely me.
problem here.
Oh, Jet.
Wee.
Wow.
Oh,
Jet.
So,
you've got
Sim wins by a landslide.
Asim, bro. Talk to us. How do you feel?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean this is great, man. I'd like to thank my mother, my father,
Yeah, shocking.
and all the
maths
support I
nerd.
got along the way.
The maths nerd picked correctly.
Shocking that the person who got first draft pick won.
I would
Yeah.
like to mention
I
that
just drafted
the
people I
draft went in
like.
order of
I realized
Yeah.
points didn't go.
I maybe should have gamed it a bit more.
Yeah, the draft went in the exact order that we picked in.
Yeah, that's insane.
I was the only person who didn't pick anybody from Jets.
And Jet was
I was the only
person
one not to pick.
from City.
Yeah.
Oh.
And
Well, I
Sim
think-
picked anyone from River.
If you'd picked Sean Millett, you would have not come last.
Yeah, I think going into the tournament not doing enough research, I think I was scared to pick a 5th player from a team just because I thought, oh, if they're not starting, whatever. And I think as well with Ben and Jono, I think that was a bit of a flip of the coin as well. And obviously, I just picked the wrong side objectively. And I think just a few things didn't go the right way. But I'll be having to send a 50-cent piece to a scene.
Yeah, we will get that very exciting prize over to you, Asim.
Thank you very much for
What
that.
are you going
We
to do
also
with
have
your
some of-
winnings?
Oh.
I'm thinking I might invest that towards a maybe a PS6 later on down the road.
You're gonna need to sell
Ooh.
your left kidney for one of those. Don't even.
It's gotta be. It's gotta be
The
crypto.
50 cents will help. The 50 cents will help.
It will. That
Help
it
you
will.
sell your kidney? What, are you buying a rusty scalpel to remove it with? Like, what?
No,
Are you,
it's a
what?
point for the last half
Or are
inches,
you
mate.
just gonna are you just gonna remove it with the 50-cent piece? Is that what we're doing?
We'll worry about the logistics once we get there.
Yeah. Well, Jet, you've got a job to do. Send this
do.
send this 50-cent coin over to Asim. And
Yeah.
with that, I believe we have reached the end of this live stream. I would like to
Yep.
thank everybody for tuning in. It's been an absolute pleasure to hang out with all of you tonight and have a bit of a chat, have a bit of a laugh with you all. At least you all can hear me this time, which definitely improved the stream compared to last time. Any final words, gentlemen, before we sign off?
Unfortunately, the Bulldogs have won.
That's a shame.
Well, that's
And
a
Arsenal won the
depressing
Premier
result.
League.
Despite losing 18-6 at halftime.
That's
They've
that's
won,
that's a really
they've won
depressing
30.
end.
They've won 30-12. But hey, my
And,
fantasy team did really well.
Harry Maguire got left out of the England
I
squad.
did.
No!
The fridge got left out. Yeah, Harry Maguire's not in the squad. Chili
This
Cole
is-
Palmer's not in the squad.
Didn't Trent get left out?
Trent's not there.
Wow.
Who else was there? Phil Foden's not there.
Wow.
They picked John Stone despite not playing 90 minutes of football since August, which is interesting.
That
You know who else is not there, Matthew? Any of us.
You
Mm,
know who
point.
else isn't there? Italy.
Italy aren't there. You're right. You're right. Italy
Yeah,
aren't there.
shout out the r/A-League subreddit. I had the second highest post ever, thanks to Italy. Thanks, guys.
Somebody touch on my spaghetti.
That's nice, Matthew. And on that note,
Okay.
we're gonna end the stream on someone touching
Hold the
Matt's
fire.
spaghetti.
Roll the front.
What?